Welcome. In this video, we'll guide reviewers through navigating InfoReady, accessing submissions assigned to them, and submitting reviews. In InfoReady, a reviewer is any individual assigned to view one or more submissions for approval, endorsement, or more detailed feedback. You will likely receive specific instructions from an administrator on what you are being asked to do, either from an email notification or directly in the system. Let's begin. The most important thing you'll need to do before being able to access the submissions is log in. When you come to the InfoReady homepage, you'll see a login link in the upper right-hand corner. If you're an internal reviewer at the institution, you'll be able to use a blue login button to be redirected to your single sign-on page. If you're an external reviewer, you can log in with an email address and password. However, if you're a first-time InfoReady user, you'll need to activate your account first. So make sure to look for your activation email in your inbox and set a password. In this site, I'm already logged in as a reviewer. So there's 3 ways that I can start to look at my submissions. I can go to the Reviews tab, which I'll show in a minute. I can click this link directly on the homepage once I'm logged in, or I can navigate from direct email links from my inbox. The typical starting point is those email notifications, but really, if you have a lot of things to look at, it's going to be easiest to come right to your Reviews tab. This chart here will list all of your assigned reviews sorted by default as the pending ones. So those are the ones you haven't completed yet. If you need to look at any reviews you've done in the past, you can filter this to submitted and search as needed. From this default view, though, of all of my pending reviews, I can either download all of the applications as one big PDF, or what's probably more common is going into each submission at a time. So I'm going to click this example here, and the layout of my screen will always be the same. There's going to be a PDF button at the top of the page, some local navigation buttons on the right, and then the review form itself in the middle of the page. The Details button will allow you to see the administrator's name as well as details about the opportunity that you're reviewing for. These other 2 buttons may not show. Those are activated by the administrator for the specific opportunity. Back on this example then, there's 2 ways that I can start to look at this application. The easiest is going to be to click the PDF button at the top, which will download a PDF packet for me that contains a table of contents, the short answer questions, and any file uploads that are part of this submission. At the very end of the packet, there's a paper version of the review form. And since I've done feedback on this one before, it has some of my comments in here. But starting out, it'll just be blank, so you're welcome to print that out and use it as well. So typically, you'll look through the submission, and then when you're ready, you can come back to this application and input page. Now, if you don't want to view it as a PDF, you can look at it on the screen as well. So if you click the Show Application Details dropdown, you can view the short answer questions, and then the file uploads would show off to the right. This is particularly helpful if you ever have to look at documents that are more horizontal, as the PDF packet, like you saw, always comes vertically. At this point, I can go through and put in my commentary. This is going to vary widely based on what you're being asked to do. You might have to do some comments, some ratings, a variety of questions that the administrator is asking you to input. And then once you are ready with your feedback, you can either save as draft or submit. So if you have a lot of assignments for one opportunity, you might want to do an initial read through, save your feedback as draft, and then come back and do a second read through. But once you click Submit Review, that review is locked and goes to the administrator. When you're ready to navigate to your next review, then you can simply click the Next button on the right side and repeat the process for the next submission. We hope you found this video about the reviewer experience helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@inforeadycorp.com or give us a call. You can also access our support portal by hovering over help when you're logged into InfoReady. Thanks for watching.